Alfred is an old snitch.
A snitching frog.
Maybe you should ask Mr. Hornbush to let you take part in the lesson again.
I can't believe that you, of all people, would say that, Harvey.
Why? We can wreak more havoc that way.
That, of course, is true. Mr. Hornbush!
Isn't that your father's handwriting on the note?
Yes, why? It's just a little memo about my sandwich.
Well, how about we create our own little note for Mr. Hornbush? In your father's name.
You mean we'll forge his handwriting?
We'll just borrow it. After all, you have plenty of time in here to practice it. Or did you have other plans?
You're right. This really sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll even manage to get out soon enough to enjoy the weather.
That's how you learned to forge signatures back then. You got so good at it that after a while you could forge anyone's signature, just by looking at it.
Yeah, I think I could still do that. I really hope this is going to help me. This classroom is not exactly what I call one of my favorite memories. Yes, I think I can learn the barkeeper's handwriting. He's a bit dyslexic, it seems. He even writes stinky drink with 3 X's. I don't want false memories. What shall I write? XXX. Okay. Okay. I think I could learn to forge this signature.
Sometime later.
That should do it. I can make an exact copy of the signature now. Very good idea. I'll just sign the form with Dr. Marcel's name.
Very interesting, Mr. Pokey. And this object interaction you were talking about, is this happening in this room right now?
Are you even listening? All of us in here are nothing more than...
Hold on a second. Yes, what can I do for you? Why don't you come a little closer? This is the group therapy session for video game designers. If you don't have a signed registration, you can't attend.
I have a signed registration.
Very well then. Please have a seat with the others. Okay, if everybody's ready, would you, as a new member of our group, like to begin, please?
I'd like to see how all this works first.
Very well then. Let's proceed from where we were before we were interrupted. Pokey, would you introduce yourself once again?
Yeah, alright. My name is Pokey. And I had the nerve to believe I could design an adventure game in just a few months with just a handful of co-workers, and at the same time draw over 100 backgrounds and all of the animations for my graduate thesis.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I was always picked next to last during gym class.
Next to last. Very interesting. Next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a chicken?
Ochre.
Ochre. I see. The case is clear. You are suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Whew. Thank you. I think I'm cured now.
What? That's supposed to be the therapy?
Why don't you give it a try? It really helped me a lot.
Are we ready now?
What we? You mean me? Okay, why not?
Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself to the group?
If that's necessary. Hello, group. Jug.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I always got locked up in the basement.
In the basement. I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a turnip?
Mocha octarine, polka dotted.
Polka dotted mocha octarine? Well, well. The case is clear. You are constantly trying to tell me fairy tales. If you're not willing to work with me, I can't cure you. You'd better leave.
Puh, who needs her?
$30,000 lines in the first act alone. What was I thinking?
Very interesting, Mr. Pokey. But please hold on a second. Yes, what can I do for you now? Do you want to sit in with us once again?
That's what I'm here for.
Very well. Please take a seat with the others again, will you? Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself once again?
What, again? Well, all right. I am Edna Conrad.
Yes, I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I always got locked up in the basement.
In the basement. I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a turnip?
Mocha octarine, polka dotted.
Polka dotted mocha octarine? The case, you are if you're not, you'd better leave.
Puh, who needs her? This looks dangerous. Ah, what the hey? The next exit is approaching. Barkeep, one drink, please.
Of course, my dear. What will it be?
One XXX, please.
It's not on the menu. What? Let me see. You're right. What came over me? I don't even have the ingredients for that. Where the hell am I supposed to muster up minced meat? If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the basement and fetch my rifle.
I'd rather not. I like the tips of my fingers where they are. Those are not spirits. Those are... well... The next exit is approaching. Here we go! The next exit is approaching. Did I... Elmo? Are you still down there?
Oh, hello, Edna. What's up?
So, how's your project going?
To be honest, miserably. I've struck a layer of hard clay. I won't be able to go on without the proper tool. And I ran out of spoons. You don't happen to have a spoon, do you?
Good luck.
You won't find one.
Hello? Are you still down there?
Hola. What's up?
I finally found a spoon for you.
That's supposed to be a spoon?
It has to be. The barkeeper stirred his drinks with it.
Well, what the hey? This will have to do until you found the proper one. Thanks for your effort.
Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, Name, B-Man. First pet, black pony. Characteristic, was always chosen first during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, Name, Adrian, king of the recreation room. First pet, red cat. Characteristic, was always chosen second during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, Name, Drogglejug. First pet, green dog. Characteristic, was always chosen third during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, Name, Peter. First pet, blue goldfish. Characteristic, was always chosen next to last during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, Name, Hottie. First pet, yellow rat. Characteristic, was always chosen last during physical education lessons. That's all. Today is free choice day. Obviously, the chosen meals are arranged according to the seats. The order hasn't been made yet.
$30,000.
Very, but please, yet you want.
That's what I'm.
Very well. Would you be.
What? I am Flatula Buzzletwine.
Ah, I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
The Aztecs always ransack my fridge at night.
The refrigerator. I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a haddock?
Mocha Octarine, polka dotted.
Polka-dotted mocha octarine? Well, well. The case you are if you... But you...
That's what I'm.
Would you...
What? I am the man in the bee suit.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I always got picked first during gym class.
First. I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a cat? Black. Well, well. The case is clear. You are if you...
Puh, who?
But you...
That's what.
Would...
What? I am.
Would you...
I'll.
In... What?
Eggshell.
Eggshell. The case. You are... If you...
Puh, who?
But you...
That's what.
Would you be...
What? I am.
Would you...
I was up.
Let's move. What color would your pet have been if it had been a dog?
Red.
If... But you...
That's what.
Would you...
What? Drago jug.
I see. Would you please tell us some...
I was always picked.
Sir, let's move. What color would your pet have been if it had been a goldfish?
Blue.
Blue. There is a slight speech impediment and a habit of balancing sofa cushions on your head. Doesn't make you insane by any measure. You're no different than the others. Keep that in mind. That's it. You're cured. You may go now.
Whoa. I'm stunned. Harvey, are you still there?
Don't worry, Edna. I'll always be with you.
But you...
That's what.
Would you...
What? I am.
Would...
Iowa.
Let's walk.
Yellow.
Yellow. The case is clear. You are constant. If you...
Puh. Cool. I've got mud now. I think I could make an imprint this way. Wow, that really worked. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
You're Watson, I'm Holmes.
I'm Holmes. You're Watson.
No way! I'm totally Holmes.
What's going on out there?
I'm Holmes, and you are Inspector Clouseau.
Deal.
Hey, is there somebody in there?
Yeah, damn it. Is that you, newbie?
Course. Will that take much longer?
Don't ask. I've been holding this in a long time. There's more in my bladder than the annual precipitation of the Amazon rainforest.
better leave that to an expert. Looks complicated. That works differently than a regular hat. I don't know how, but I don't want to find out. There are some hats I simply cannot wear. I'll wait for the mobile version. I bet it even plays MP3s. It doesn't work that way. I better leave that to an expert. I'd need help from someone who knows his way around these things. Why? The pot is empty. A true inferno. No, the cast can be put in the furnace like it is. Okay. The boiler is already in use. Ouch! Hot! Dang it! I can't touch it like this. I'd have to get it out first. The boiler is already in use. The pot is the right size for the boiler, but something is still missing. They're of no use hanging on the wall. What's this? They've been secured to the background graphics. What's next? This should work. This is a perfect negative of the master key.
That means we'll be able to get in all right. Just getting out won't be easy.
Hooray for your deductive logic.
And 3 cheers for handheld blenders.
No, I need something that hardens fast.
Like the heart of a ragdoll rabbit.
Or molten metal.
Molten like the heart of a ragdoll rabbit.
If there's anything edible in this pot, it must have a great hiding spot. This looks dangerous. Ah, what the hey? The next exit is approaching.
Well, well. You have as I. Are you prepared?
I want to...
So, heads?
Tails.
Head. Where have you?
Why must I...
Do not. There was a time when I too had to endure the same misfortunes as you. I tell nary a lie. I was a regular misadventurer. But then I went out for a walk one night. On the roof of the tower, there was a thunderstorm brewing. I opened my umbrella as a precaution, and my feet were immersed in buckets of water when I noticed that the TV antenna was crooked. Immediately, I took it upon myself to rectify the problem. What I remember next is seeing a dazzling flash of light. What exactly it was, I cannot fathom. But after that incident, I've never been off the mark again.
Well, I'll be gone then.
Cheerio!
Hey, Alu!
Hello, Edna. What brings you here this time?
I have one more question about King Adrian.
Fire?
Can you help me beat him?
Who do you think I am? Mr. Miyagi?
Oh, please. With sugar and cream and a cherry on top?
Well, all right then. I have a radical idea how to level the playing field. But you won't like it.
Tell me.
Electroshock therapy.
What?
We'll give you electroshocks so that you can predict things as well.
I'm not sure.
We can meet at the electroshock therapy chair, and off we'll go. I'd need a better coat hanger, though. The inspector won't let me ride the laundry lift with this one anymore. What do you think?
I'm really not sure if I'd like that.
Take your time and think about it. When you're ready, just bring me a better coat hanger.
I've made a decision. I want the shock treatment.
Brave child. Get me a better coat hanger and off we'll go.
Let's talk about something else. Can I have the coat hanger?
Normally but for one, I'm also an
I have to get...
Take care.
Let's go! I want shock treatment.
But dear child, if you give that to me, you won't be able to get out of here. You'll have to find a better hanger first. We need hanger number 1.
Oh, shoot. That's moronic.
Tell that to the inspector. It's his system.
Hi there.
Tickets, please.
I'll be go...
Please keep...
Hello over there.
Oh, a new neighbor.
Isn't the
Oh,
Here we go. Really, Mr. Frock? You're all dirty.
Good.
The next exit is approaching. I've teased him enough. Really, Mr.
Good.
The next exit is approaching. That's strange. Where's Mr. Frock? The next exit is approaching. Here we go. The next exit is approaching. Mr. Frog! He doesn't hear me. Hey, this is Mr. Frog. This looks dangerous. Ah, what the hey? The next exit is approaching. Let's go! I want...
But dear, if you give that, you'll have to... We need...
Oh,
Tell that...
Let's go! I want shock treatment.
Very well, then. We'll meet by the shock therapy chair. Can you find the way?
I hope so.
So, off we go.
The next exit is approaching. Here we go! The next exit is approaching.
Ah, Edna. Finally. So, are we ready to go?
Sometime later,
I hope you're all right over there. This is your last chance to change your mind. too late.
Wow, that was really something. Uh-oh.
Hey! It's prohibited to pass through here.
I'm already gone.
Not so fast, little lady. Alarm! Patient on the run!
What's going on?
What do you think? There's a patient on the run!
Where are all the others?
Isn't that something you should know? I don't know what else is going on. But obviously, the whole building is in chaos.
It's just, I've never... Alright, I'll just put her in. That must be what I'm supposed to do. There. You stay here till the doctor is back.
Something seems to have gone patently wrong here.
Well, well. You have returned to challenge me yet again, as I foretold. Are you prepared to suffer another defeat?
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
Heads!
Oh my goodness! It is indeed heads. Have you by any chance joined the psychic's world as well?
Well, we'll never need to find out. If you just give me the medal now.
Hold it, hold it, hold it! Not so fast. You have been right one time. I shall give you that. But the rules say... that I'm entitled to a chance to try and win the medal back.
What? But...
I choose tails.
Wait a minute, that's...
And tails it is. That means I get to keep the medal. You are out of luck.
Is it possible that all the electric shocks were to no avail?
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
Another try?
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads?
Tails!
Indeed! Tails! My turn. I choose heads. And heads it is. That means I get to keep the medal. Another try.
How do you manage?
I do. It is a gift. It all began on that day. My memory is hazy. I straightened out the antenna on our roof. There was a terrible thunderstorm underway, and the metal armor I wore twinged horribly. Every time I changed my shield, which read in large letters, "I taunt you, Thor," from one hand to the other, what I remember next is seeing a dazzling flash of light. What exactly it was, I cannot fathom. But after that incident, I've never been off the mark again.
Well, I'll be gone then.
Cheerio!
The next exit is approaching. Here we go! The next exit is approaching. Hey there, Alu, old pal.
Oh, hello, Edna.
Do you think it worked? Do you really think I can see the future now?
Why don't we give it a try? What am I thinking at the moment?
You're thinking of the European Space Agency.
Yeah, kind of. That's close enough.
Hey there.
Oh. What am I?
You're thinking of a sugarcane plantation. Hey there.
Oh.
You're thinking of a rhomboid. Hey there, Al.
Oh.
What am I? You're thinking of the words conman and coachman. Hey there, Al.
Oh.
You're thinking of your first set of braces. Hey there, Al.
Oh. What am I?
Hey there, Al.
Oh. What am?
Hey there.
Why don't?
You're thinking of Queequeg from Moby Dick. This is not a piece of furniture. It's Dr. Marcel's brain liquefier.